G'day guys, my name's Josh. You can call me Woodle, and welcome back once again to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17, where I'm just hanging out in my mad little bachelor pad, my safety room, my wonderful world that the zombies can never touch thanks to my sweet blender down there. But I've been hanging out in this world for a very long time, and it's kind of just occurred to me just how much stuff I've built. Look, there's stuff everywhere. There's builds and designs and tests and everything everywhere in this world. And you know what this little compound needs? Some kind of wall, some sort of gate, some way to protect it from the incoming zombie invasion. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna build myself a mad little fence just to protect myself just a little bit extra. I mean, some of the other things, like that one can stay all the way out there because it's got its own protection. But some things in here, the one thing I don't want is a wandering horde just rolling up one day and fucking all my shit up. So that is what I'm going to do. I left all my shit back in my room. Whatever, I'll just spawn in some new stuff. I have a bunch of stuff in that chest in there, so like, I can just grab all that and go, and I'll have all the things I'm going to need. But I left it behind, so I was going to spawn in some new ones. We're going to make it out of stainless steel, and probably right about here. I mean, I've got like the crossroads going on here, like this side goes down there, there's a road on this side and a road on that side, so I may as well build the gate right about here and make it big and amazing and phenomenal. And there's a little bit of a surprise I want to put into it. I mean, you guys already know about it because it's probably already in the thumbnail and the title, but for me, I haven't built it yet, and I like to pretend there's an element of suspense. So I'm not going to say what it is just yet. I'm just going to build it later. But the first thing I need to do is clear out all this shit. This is the most tedious part of any build, just clearing the area of all the grass and shit. How is there not a tool? Like, how is there not some way I can get out, like, a machine gun or something, considering the SMG is, like, the block killer? But how can I not, like clear vast areas of grass in one fell swoop? There we go. That one didn't want to die. Alright, that should be enough of an area to build in. I mean, it's pretty big, but it's not too big. It's manageable, for sure. But yeah, how is there not a way to quickly clear shrubbery and grass and all this shit that I don't want when I just want to build stuff? How is that not in the game yet? Someone make that. Someone make a grass killer. Fucking like a weed sprayer or something. Oh, that'd be really cool. Like animation like a weed sprayer. You could use like the wire tool animation. Like, you know, you've got like this, like the wire tool, and he holds it like, you could put like a bottle in his left hand there, and the right one could be the nozzle. It could just be like, just like kill all the grass. Someone make that. I want that. The walls is going to go straight along this line across here. It's going to take a lot of bricks to do this. And down the road a little bit. Listen, I'm not going to make a big wall to go around the entire compound for two reasons. One, I need more room to build more shit later on. If I wall it all in, then I'm going to take up some of that room, and that's going to be bad. But two, I cannot be asked. Look how much fucking space is out here. I'm not going to spend like 6 hours of my life building a wall around this road. I mean, I could, if I get super bored I might, but like, that is definitely not something I'm planning on doing. That's a whole lot of building and a whole lot of time, and I just cannot be bothered with that shit. Instead, I'm just gonna build a wall across the front and maybe down the road a little bit, like just a tad, just to kind of show the idea, because that's all I'm about. I just want to show people ideas, cool things to build in 7 Days to Die to take on the hordes. You don't need to build everything to completion. Sometimes the idea is enough. Speaking of mods I'd love a way to build like long straight lines or walls or whatever, like with like a magic wand in like the Minecraft mods. Like some way just to build like basic shapes easily rather than having to build it one block at a time. So, I mean, there are so many things I would love in 7 Days to Die. I shouldn't really start listing all the things that I would love to see because I'll be here for a long ass time. I'm gonna have to make this all even all the way along and then find the middle point. Where's the midpoint gonna be? Actually, geez, I maybe should have built that wall a little bit further back. That's right, I can clear out more of the grass if only I had my weed killer. Let's say the middle point's about there. Yeah, that looks close enough. That'll do. That looks better. So that's where my basic door is going to be, the actual gate. Now I just need to make this all line up, which means I'm going to need some stainless steel ramps, because we've got to make sure it all lines up nice and perfectly. Can't have square blocks coming down. That's just going to look ridiculous. Not that everything else I build doesn't look ridiculous as well. Okay, let's get this going the right way. Come on, please go the right way. There we go, right there. Oh, how do I want it? It's almost lines up perfect. Let's put it like... Yeah, we could overtake the road just a little bit. That'll be fine. No one's gonna notice. Like, listen, there's no council here. There's no homeowners association, which is just an American thing and definitely not in Australia, as far as I know. Never heard of it being over here. Like, no one's gonna get pissed off if I take over 6 inches of the road. It's fine. I am the lord of this land, and I say it's fine, and therefore it's fine. So this is how big I'm going to build this wall. It is a long, long way up. This is no small little obstacle. If there's any rolling hordes or wandering hordes like rolling up wanting to break in my compound, it's just not going to happen. I mean, they could probably walk like the 50 feet this way and just cruise around the wall down here. But that's beside the point. If I wasn't so lazy and I could build things easier, like I could make a wall go all the way. Look, it's one big straight line. If it was like a magic wand tool, I could build the whole wall in one go. And it's take away from the challenge, but it'll look fucking awesome. But like, I'm not going to build all that. So, I mean, this thing, if this wall was all up, you could take on like a horde of like wandering radiated zombies. Like a whole horde of them. They still be able to break down like a million years. This thing would be impenetrable. This is the dream. How many blocks high is this even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's one in the ground. So I guess it's 10 blocks high. That's a pretty serious chunk of steel. Oh boy, I kind of want to spawn like a day 70 horde or something and see how they go. Like, just see how much it'd take for them to beat through. I mean, I guess it's only one block of stainless steel, so it's actually not that much. It's just a lot tall. I mean, all the blocks at the top are purely aesthetic. I'm going to build them out of wood, for God's sake. Oh, well, whatever. I know that for next time. You don't have to build everything out of stainless steel, Josh. But sometimes I just can't bother switching materials. It's the best thing about creative. There's no cost to this shit.
12 seconds later.
I've decided that I don't want it to be 10 tall anymore. After just counting it out, I had to think about my overall design, and I decided that was too tall. I don't want it. Get rid of it all. Make it all fall down. Everything's gonna, well, everything above that line's gonna go. Anyway, alright, that's all good. That's perfect. Put one back in there because I accidentally shot it. It is the problem with the block breaking SMG is sometimes you destroy the shit you don't mean to. Sometimes you just got like a happy trigger finger, and fully automatic destruction means like, shit, I just destroyed shit over there. See, there's collateral damage. It took a bit of building, but I now have the western wall up as well as the eastern wall. So now, like, the kind of shape is coming together nicely. I mean, it's still got lots of room, and there's so many fucking weeds. Now that I've thought about that, like that roundup, like that weed killer thing, that's all I want. I just want to get rid of all this goddamn shrubbery. It takes so long to clear all this nonsense when I want to build shit. I just don't want it anymore. Although I should I'm going to get rid of this tree, but I have every intention of later on coming through and like planting trees and making like avenues of trees around. You know what I mean? I want all the shrubbery gone, but I still want greenery. Greenery is kind of nice. Anyway, getting back to the actual build that I'm doing right now. Now that I've taken 3 off the top, I need to put 3 back here because I want it to take a ramp up to the gate. I want it to look nice and seamless. I don't want it to be, you know, just a big hole in the middle of the wall. I want it to look like I actually did it deliberately. So I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to get this and spin around like that, and there you go. Right, that's gonna look mint. I'm excited for this. Oh, shit. I'm not excited to place blocks wrong. Sorry, I placed a block wrong. I know I'm now the devil and people are gonna hate me because I build shit wrong sometimes. That will be fine like that. I'm just gonna go like this and build an archway over the top. Easy does it. Man, I love building shit in this game. There's a lot of flaws of this game. There's a lot of things that make things a lot harder than it needs to be. But sometimes you just gotta appreciate that I can build whatever the fuck I like in this game. And I get to kill zombies. What more could you possibly ask for? That is 2 of my favorite things all in one, and that looks pretty fucking awesome. I mean, I haven't put the gates in yet, but it already looks sick. Before I do anything further, I should probably paint this thing to look how I want it to look, where this one, the stone's large, which is my kind of go-to building material, if I'm honest. I use that quite a lot, but for this, given it's a giant wall, I feel like having the big, thick bricks is probably going to look the best. Just paint it all like that. The spray bottle, this one here, the spray gun, it's risky. Sure, you can paint large areas in one smooth stroke, but like if you get that wrong, you'll be painting shit in the background. Then you got random paint everywhere. It can be really bad. Then you gotta go through and like fix it up. If you paint over something, like when I was painting the trench for Jalabs, I was painting all that red. I tried to use the spray gun, and oh my god, I had to go back through and repaint a bunch of stuff because I kept painting over shit I didn't want to. There we go. Almost done. Almost done. Looks so much better with actual texture. I mean, the stainless steel is fine, but like just having like a swath of the random blueness. Nah, no, I'm not about that life. I'm about this bricky goodness. Can't have a giant gate and not have a road leading to and from it. So I've gotten rid of some of the sand on this side. I'm gonna put a little road in here. I'll do the same on the other side because then, like, if you're rolling up in your brand new sports car or something like that, and you're coming up to a big fuck off gate, you don't have to like off-road it through the sand sandy dunes to get into the place. You want to just come up on a nice smooth road, freshly paved and lovely. I'm also putting down asphalt because it locks into this, like the other ground blocks. Ground blocks mate with ground blocks really well and don't give you like the weird little gaps that you get between like square blocks and ground blocks. I'm putting this down here. It just looks good. I just like the textures. I like trying to make it as if it was, you know, if this was actually built in real life. You can't just have a giant wall in the middle of the desert with no roads around it. There we go. I've built myself a mad little road going all the way down to the dirt track that leads back to the other main road. I can't bother digging all this out and replacing it with asphalt because this little bit here took me like a freaking hour. Like, maybe not an hour, maybe I'm exaggerating quite a lot, but it took me much longer than I wanted it to just to pave a goddamn road. You pave Paradise proper parking lot. I'm just trying to pave a patch of fucking desert. Anyway, aside from that, that leads me on to just putting up the gates, and the more clever of you people out there have probably got to realize what the gates are going to be, given that I hinted at it in a previous episode, and also, like, what else could fit in, God, this massive gap, and that is these wonderful drawbridges. Look at them. Look at them. I freaking love drawbridges. And of course, drawbridges normally go this way. However, given that it is a drawbridge and you can put on face rotation, you can then put it up on its side like this. So I need to get it the right way somehow. Come on, go the way I want you to. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it before. Come on, buddy. Go the right way. Fuck, fine. Advance. Go this way then. Somewhere. Please. You're right there. You're right there. I can feel it in my nipples. I just want you to face the right freaking way, you bastard. God, there we go. Oh, thank God I was going this way. Just like that. Boom! Massive fucking doors! Look at that. Turns out it was way harder to place than I was expecting it to be. But look at that. Look at that for a gate. That's fucking wicked. I had to place some blocks at the back to get them to sit actually flush with the front wall, because otherwise it would have sat about half a block out, and I didn't want to deal with that, so I sank it in just that little bit more. I was going through the spawning menu as well to get the drawbridges, and I realized that they have put in this into the game. Well, I haven't put it into the game. It's in the dev blocks. You can't actually get it. You have to like enable it in the XML files, which I know is the demon spawn, but this thing doesn't actually work. But I love that this is in here because I made a video like a year ago, maybe more than, in Alpha 16 about making a double drawbridge entry into my base at the time. So I'm going to take 100% of the credit for this and say that they saw the video and like, hey, that's a fucking good idea, and put it in the game. I can't place it because it doesn't actually work and it bugs out and I can't delete it easily. I can't just shoot it with a gun and get rid of it. So I'm not going to bother placing it. But there is, I mean, at least there's proof of some sort of thought towards having a double drawbridge. But that is fucking wicked. That I love that. As a gate, that's, oh, I destroyed a block over there by accident. Must be when I was going nuts with an SMG before. But like that, I mean, seriously, you can't get better than that. As like an entry to your compound, that looked fucking mad. And you can make it in regular vanilla. You don't need any mods, you don't need anything. You just need some time, patience, and a lot of fucking materials. Gonna bang in some half blocks along the top so that it sits flush. It doesn't have a gap up the top for no bloody reason. Why can't I put you there? Why can I put you elsewhere and not right there? Not right where I need it. That's really annoying. Do I have to like break these drawbridges to do it again? Oh, I don't want to do that. It took so long. That's right. Turns out it doesn't take as long as I thought it was because you just copy the rotation from the ones below it. There we go. That looks better. Now it actually sits flush in the wall. Okay, now that that's there, there's one more thing I want to add to this because this is giving me all sorts of flashbacks and I need to make it just a little bit more accurate. So I'm going to quickly cut from this, do a bit of building, and come back, and there's going to be more, and you're going to understand what I'm thinking.
One eternity later.
All right, this is the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic Park. Da 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 da. Go get out of my Jeep to open doors. Da 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 da. Yeah. I mean, listen, it's the dumbest thing. It's so dumb, but I love it so much. It's big, it's beautiful, and it's 4 fucking drawbridges, which makes me happy. That just looks cool. I enjoy that. That is the sexiest thing to come out of Jurassic Park since the one hunk of meat, Jeffy Boy Goldblum. Oh, yeah. Oh, I dig it. I mean, I would love it if there was the dual drawbridges that is in the code that has actually, like, work. That you could just, like, press the button twice instead of 4 times. But just as, like, a concept, that's fucking awesome. All I need now is a bunch of dinosaurs. Go full, like, arced evolution and have, like, some Triceratopses and Brachiosaurus and T-Rex and shit in here. I've already got my freaking, like, Jurassic Park Jeep. Oh, this is the best. This is the best. I love it. It was a long build, but I'm so happy with it in the end. Now that I've done that, I kind of want to go through and build the rest of it and build the wall all the way around. Have Jawoodle compound, Jawoodle Park, all the walls up and protected from the hordes. I mean, it'd suck. I mean, I couldn't really do any horde testing anymore because any hordes that spawn would just beat down this wall instead of coming inside and beating on whatever I'm trying to test. But as an idea, as a build, I fucking love that. Let's just park the Jeep just outside the doors, just like that. Right there will do. Boom. Stop. Right there. Then we can just like close the doors. Get the hero shot for the end of the video. Look at that. That's so freaking good. I'm so happy with that. You know, let's frame this properly. Right about there. I'm gonna go like this and then bring you over here. You know what? Let's just stand on the hood. Just like that. Boom. There we go. Jawoodle Park. That's so good. Oh, I'm so happy that turned out just how I was thinking in my head. I was a little nervous halfway through that build. I was like, this isn't going to work. When the drawbridges didn't go down properly, I was like, this isn't going to work. But I fucking made it happen. And it looks fucking amazing. So I'm going to have to come back and build some more wicked stuff in 7 Days to Die in another episode. Because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to all the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If you like, make sure the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.